What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Get into another reaction. It's Monday, baby. It's fucking Monday. Episode 23 of Season 2, Vinland Saga. I could not be happier that this is here. God damn, it's been a long week since last episode. At least it felt like it has been. That shit was so gas last episode, bro. Thorfinn somehow doesn't use his fist, doesn't fight, doesn't show how strong... Well, he did show how strong he was. But he took 100 punches. He was getting beat on. And he made a whole group of strong-ass bred warriors respect him. And had complete silence towards the end of that 100 punches. Whereas before, when they first saw him, they're like, look how fucking funny he is. They're laughing. They're fucking joking about. They're fucking making bets and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then towards the end of it, they didn't have anything to say. They were just looking in awe. Complete respect for Thorfinn. And actually believed him. The guy that was punching him himself dropped to his knees and said, apologize to him. I mean... I think everybody should strive to be like Thorfinn, bro. This man's is just inspiring. Well, maybe not completely like Thorfinn because he's killed a lot of people. But you know what I mean? To the point where he's gotten to now and how the way his mind works now. You know what I'm saying? You think somebody that was already living a life like that and fell into that dark place of killing people and using that hatred to try and get to your revenge and, you know, just in a very, very dark place like that and going through all that stuff, you think they would be trapped in that for forever. But somehow he has gotten out of that because he was so empty after he saw Askeladd get killed in front of him, which he was supposed to be the one to do it in his head, that for the better or worse, really for the better, because he was empty like that, as the Askeladd said in that episode 9 when they kind of saw each other, like when he was in that dreamlike state, he was empty, and that kind of saved his life in a sense, in terms of, like, you know, restarting or getting a second chance, really, because he could have been a whole Viking warrior or in that state of mind for the rest of his life if he was in there for too long, or you know, that didn't happen to Askeladd. He could have just kept living that kind of life and never really gotten any solace or grown to the extent that he has now, emotionally and mentally. I mean, thanks to, you know, becoming empty and kind of depressed and lost, he came to this farm as a slave and met Einar, met Ketil, and got shown, you know, some sort of kindness in a way, where he was able to learn new things through Einar and farming and having interactions with other people that aren't warriors, and just being able to have a decent conversation and sharing a meal together. Whereas before, like what? Like they're all kind of savage, you know, humans that just drink and eat everything, and they're always thinking about killing and raping and pillaging. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a different perspective, and it changed him for the better. As we can see, he's standing there taking all these hits, and he changed how this whole group of people thought about him in a matter of a couple hours just by doing that. And he's actually talking to Knut right now, and it's an astounding conversation because obviously, yes, they do know each other, but they're completely in two different positions from where they were before. Whereas Knut, you know, was very, I guess, kind of, yeah, he was like sheltered and very shy. Wasn't able to confront like reality, you know, very much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was kind of a disappointment, especially in his father's eyes at the time. I guess that was kind of thanks to a lot of, you know, Ragnar's treatment towards him. Like, he was very babied by him, for better or worse. But eventually, Ragnar died, and he started realizing and changing his perspective because he was a very big follower of Christianity. And once he kind of went through some of that trauma, like losing Ragnar, and then also seeing some other stuff like how Askeladd had to kill like a whole village or something for them to be able to survive, something like that, because they, you know, they were gonna die regardless. I remember something like that happening. And Knut started to question, like, how can there even be a god? If there is a god, why is he doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's starting to challenge God and Christianity itself. And that is completely opposite from how he was before to now, where that's like his whole goal is like, we will challenge God ourselves, and I'll make a paradise for these Vikings and myself. That's how his perspective changed. And You know, he used to be a babied nobody, and now he's the strongest Viking chief in the world. And as Thorfinn was a very strong warrior himself, he is now a slave, and in both of their respective positions right now, it's literally the bottom to the top. He's the king of Denmark and England, and Thorfinn is just a normal slave. I mean, it is tremendously different. And the fact that they're having a conversation and that they knew each other, and you know, there's other people that are witnessing this, and Captain Wolf was even shocked because he learned for the first time that that man, Thorfinn, that's standing in front of him, was the one that gave Canute that scar on his face. And that's where it clicked for him. Like, this is that Thorfinn, the one that was able to stand equal ground with Thorkel. Like, it all just starts, like, it just, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just so hype worthy. The writing is amazing, and all of this whole season hasn't had a whole lot of action, but it makes these moments that builds up to action. Like, for example, all throughout the beginning of season 2, leading up to episode 9, him really challenging himself through having that dream, or, you know, that whatever with Ashlad, and coming to a clear, decisive, you know, goal that he wants to try and achieve, of not, you know, resorting to violence anymore, and not killing anymore. And then also leading up to episode 17, where he actually has to confront Snake and has to, you know, somehow subdue him, but he doesn't want to hurt him or kill him, obviously. But he's challenged with that, and he tries to overcome it as best as possible, and that's another challenge right there. And then all the way up to here, where he is trying to settle for peace as best he can and find that first method before resorting to violence. And most of the season has been dialogue, and a lot of people don't like that, but I feel like it's been superb. Like, it's just been stunning episode after stunning episode after stunning episode after like, it just keeps going, and there's not much action. It's all dialogue. Like, I've loved every second of the season, and I am gonna be so fucking disappointed when this shit ends next week. But I'm at least glad that we got it, because goddamn, this has become one of my favorite shows. If not, it might be in top 3 now. It might be in my personal top 3. It might be. Like, this has become very, very high up on my list. So yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed when this season ends. But God, I can't wait to get more of it. Like, and I'm really debating whether to read it or not once this season ends. I don't know. I kind of like having some shows that are just anime only, so I don't know what's coming completely. But then again, like, I read manga pretty fast, where I don't retain all of the information. So maybe I will, but I guess it all depends on how much we're going to be waiting for season 3, because this has been an amazing season. So enough of me rambling. Let's get into the episode. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Season 2, episode 23 of Vinland Saga. All right, I like that. 2 episodes in a row. The intro starts immediately. I like it. I like it already. All right, let's go. Wow. 2 paths. That's the episode title. We were literally just talking about how separate these two are in terms of position now. Like, they took 2 completely different paths. I can't. I have goosebumps already. See, and the men actually still have respect for him enough. Like, we don't want to kill you. Just leave. I don't like how this curse is chiming in now. Don't let your father keep on influencing you like this, bro. It's wild that this curse, we're getting this perspective of the influence right now as he's talking to Thorfinn.
お前が権力に任せて無茶を通すつもりなら
殺せ。あの男は危険だ。
It's see, because he's challenging that king-like trait to just conquer. There's another way to do it.
俺は
But in terms of tradition, especially his father, tradition, do your job as a king. Kill, take control, conquer.
逃げる。お前の言う楽土ってのは多くの人を助けて少しの人を虐げる、そういうたちのものなんだろ
う。Wow, that's amazing that he still sees the bigger picture.
俺にはそれがいいことか悪いことかわからないし、お前の無茶を責める資格もない。
この帝王の前へただ還元をしに来たのか。そんな顔になってまで。
それも無駄だった。
Dude, he's being so up, like he's just like super rational right now. He's like, he just, wow, I can't, he's not forcing anything. He's not forcing it. It's like, all right, you're not gonna stop? Like, okay, I guess my only choice left is to just run away. Like, fuck it. And Canute is frustrated by how free he seems. Look at him. What? He actually made him laugh? Like, dude, he's like dying laughing right now.
世と駆け引きをしたがる者は多い。罠にはめようとする者も。だが。なんだそなたは。大バカ者め。何の切り札もないのか。寸鉄も帯びず、散々殴られ、農場接種をやめろと言いに来ただけか。
Dude, yeah, it sounds crazy, right?
何面白いか
よ。面白い。これほどくだらない和平交渉は初めてだ。
It's been a while since he's had like just straight up genuine conversation besides his, you know, king tactics and how he's gonna take control and make all this stuff happen. It's been a while since he's had genuine conversation like that.
バイキングの中からこのような男が生まれうるのか。美しい男だ。
Wow.
お前に教えることはできない。
They're gonna go to Vinland.
やがてそこにも世の力が及ぶかもしれんぞ。
And wow, he's being upfront too. Like,
逃げられるだけ逃げてやるさ。
my power might reach that place one day, and we might have to fight.
俺は戦わない。王の力が届かない場所に、お前とは違うやり方で。
Wow.
平和な国を作るよ。
He's committed. He's committed to start a place that is rid of war. Whereas Canute's taken the path where he's trying to reach paradise, but he still has to use underhanded tactics and like negative like reinforcement. Like, I mean, he's literally requisitioning this farm right now. Exactly.
お前がこの調子で人々を迫害し続けるなら、そのうち誰にもお前を助けることはできなくなる。
Wow, that is very true. No one's gonna want to help you if you keep on doing what you do.
お前も努力しろ。俺の仕事を増やすな。
まったく口が回るようになったものだ。誰に似たのであろうな。
It's officially nighttime. Are we still gonna fight in the night?
面白い。これほど難しい和平交渉は。
Is he actually gonna convince him? Like they haven't started fighting again yet, and this conversation hasn't ended yet. Oh, Thorgil. Oh, so he... Excuse me, he actually left? Did Thorfinn actually convince Canute to leave? Wow. Man, fuck Floki. I don't give a fuck about him.
から手を引く理由がわからんと。
あなたも不満かウルフ。
いいえ。
他の農場を接収する計画も白紙に戻す。トルフィンの仕事を増やしては悪いのでな。
Wow! Nah, I couldn't be happier. Nah, bro. This show is amazing, bro. Thorfinn actually convinced him because that's exactly what Canute needed, bro. Someone that is directly his age, that directly counters his argument and the way he does things. But so like carefree and loose with it. Like Thorfinn didn't force anything. Oh my god, bro. That was amazing. Amazing conversation. Thorgil's obviously pissed. She's like, bro, the battle isn't over yet, but like, bro, everyone's gonna have the utmost respect for Thorfinn, I think. Oh wow, okay, so that's what made that conversation ended up making him actually disbanding the army.
わずか16隻の艦隊のみとなった。
16 compared to 1,000。
危惧されたイングランドでの反乱は起こらなかった。征服者と非征服者の関係が変化しようとしていた。
Wow, bro. All thanks to that conversation. That is fucking amazing.
良い気分だ。
I bet you fucking do. Damn, bro. I love Thorfinn, bro. Nah, this episode has completely satisfied me already, and it's only halfway, bro. Wow. Wow. Oh, he slept his ass off. Damn right. You fucking deserve it, Thorfinn. Damn. This man Thorfinn single-handedly made the king himself change his mind on requisitioning farms and doing things the way that he was doing them, like kind of listening to his father's influence, the curse. Single-handedly did that himself and also saved this farm. All the people on this farm, Ketil, Omar, Ketil's annoying-ass wife who was bitching at fucking Snake and everybody else for fucking being cowards. Like, bro, go fight yourself then. God, Thorfinn's amazing, bro. Visiting Arnade's grave and brought flowers. Thinking back on his mother and everyone else he's lost.
Thorfinn. もういいのか？
ああ。まだ少しふらつくけど大丈夫だ。
Come on, I want to see the farm's reaction, bro. I want to see everybody's reaction to this mere slave that saved all your fucking asses. Oh man, bro. Fucking amazing.
なぜ生きなければならないのか。地獄を生き死に安らぎを求める魂に
Damn.
どんな言葉をかけられるって言うんだ。生きろと言える世界が欲しい。
Damn right.
死ぬ以外救いを持たない人たちに胸を張って語れる死の魅力を超えた
A place more appealing than death, bro.
俺たちの生きる世界にそれだけをみんな求めていたのに。
Yo, I fucking love this fucking man, bro. God damn. The only peace these people that have suffered in the norm of Viking territory was death. They can only find peace or salvation in death. And he wants to create a world where you can always find peace. Oh, that's bro.
どこにもないならないなら 作る。
Damn right. Damn right.
エイナル、
Look at how far he's come from the beginning of this season. Completely empty. No goal. No idea what he even wants to do. Brother, come with me.
平和の国を作るんだ。
Bro, this man is completely changed.
やろう。
He knows exactly what he wants to do.
海の向こうに奴隷も戦争もない国を作ろう。
They have an amazing goal
アルネイズのために。
for Arnade. They made a vow. I fucking love this. I love this. This episode is everything I wanted it to be. Truly astounding. Y'all still sleeping on season 2? Huh? God, the character development is fucking amazing. Officially left. Oh my god, and Paytar's alive! Oh my god! Holy shit, that's amazing.
旦那や農場のみんなには若旦那が王を説得したってことにしてやる。
助かります。
So they made it look like Omar was the one that did it.
若は任せなさい。
トルフィン、俺はあなたのよう
And
にな
look
りた
who
い。
else has completely changed for the better. Truly for the better.
優しい。
Strong and kind like you. A real man. Nah, like... I love this show, bro. I can't get enough. I can't fucking get enough.
あなたは戦いをやめる決
How
断をしたと
inspired
聞き
he
まし
is
た。
now to be a true, like he said himself, a real man. Strong, kind.
俺は15年もかかってしまった。やっと自分が何をすべきか
Like I
分かっ
said
たんです。
in the beginning of the season, didn't know
ここは
where his life was taking him at all. Didn't know what he wanted to do, what path he wanted to take. And now he knows exactly what he wants to do. Wow.
言ったはずじゃ。ただの契約だと。
Yeah, he was always nice to him. And of course, old people deflecting appreciation. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Damn, yeah, they were gonna pay them too. And they're like, no, don't need it.
俺の名はロワルド。グリムの子、ロワルドだ。
This episode continues to blow my expectations. He finally respected Snake. Says his real name, Rolled. Respects them enough. Is just sitting there and all. He's like, you know what? I should tell them my real name. Just in case we ever cross paths again. Wow, man. What a fucking season of events, dude. Y'all still miss action? I sure as hell don't. Hey, Ketel, you did it to yourself, bro. You made some dumbass fucking decisions. Let me tell you that. Oh, wow. Time has passed. See, this is Omar. He's working hard. He's striving to be who he wants to become, like Thorfinn. He's with that girl, it seems like. Wow. Carve it. Look at that. Y'all starting to do some farm work too, huh? Nobody's too good. Nobody's too good to do some farm work and help everybody out. Carve it into your flesh. Carve it into the land. Bro, this show is gorgeous. This story is gorgeous. Carve it into the sea. Thorgil's become a lone wolf? I wonder what he's gonna go do. Carve it into your spoils. Carve it into your enemies. Carve it. And they still get to stay here and be on the farm, and they're taking care. This is Spherical's farm. Snake and his men are actually taking it on. Everything worked out how it should, and the direction it should have gone for people to have an easier, peaceful life because of Thorfinn's conversation and wanting to go try and stop Canute, and it actually worked, and it worked in the better for everybody. Like, everybody's on a better path now, thanks to Thorfinn finding his path. Like, I'm blown away. I am blown away. Yeah, you're damn right. Amazing.
彼らは向かったよ。私たちが想像もしなかった世界へ。
Beautiful. Carve that encounter into me. All those people are just thankful that they even got to meet Thorfinn and Einar. And it ends there. Bro, like they were even just thankful to be even able to meet them and get to know those people. I'm thankful I even got to witness it. This story is fucking astounding. I can't get enough. Alrighty, guys. I don't even really know where to start. Like, that was just everything I fucking wanted it to be, bro. That is just so... I feel... It's not even the finale, right? There's one more episode next week, which is the finale. And I almost feel like, what do I do now? I almost feel like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, that's like the feeling I get. Like, you know, when you, like, I don't know about your guys' anime journey or whatever, entertainment, media journey, but you know when you finish a long series, you know, or a show that's been going on for a while that you've been watching for a couple weeks, couple months, whatever it may be. Like for me, for example, the first one was Dragon Ball. Like I finished Dragon Ball and I was like, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do with my life now? Like, hello, it's over. What the fuck? You know? That's kind of how I feel right now. And it's not even the finale. Like that's how astounding and profound that episode was. In really kind of getting to the point in resolving all of the conflicts and ideas in this season. Like it really resolved a lot of stuff all in one episode, and I couldn't be happier. That was, like I said, just beautiful. Like this show is gorgeous, man. I don't want this season to end, bro. That was just amazing. Let's try and dissect it a little bit because I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm a little flustered. Like I'm a little like, just like, I feel like if I could just keep watching this show all day and there was endless amount of episodes, I would, because I just want to be in this. I just want to keep following Thorfinn in his journey and in this path that he's taken. I want to keep witnessing how much he grows, and I want to keep witnessing the man he continues to become. Like, the amount of people that he just inspired through this encounter in his own world, in this universe of this story. I mean, and then also just the audience, like myself. Like I feel amazingly inspired right now to just accomplish everything that I want to accomplish. I mean, fuck, bro. If Thorfinn can do it with the amount of stuff that he's been through, then anybody can put their mind to something and start working towards a fucking goal and reach it. I mean, he hasn't even really started his goal. He just finally found what his goal is and where he wants to start, and started, and slowly but surely, you know, figured that out. And that's what's led up to literally this episode where he finally knows what he wants to do, and that literally helped everybody around him. It's just amazing. Like throughout the, like, we start in the episode right back where we left off with the conversation between Canute and Thorfinn, and Thorfinn is very, I want to say, rational, but not like in a blunt, harsh way, but just very rational and laid back, to where it, like, he came here to say what he wanted to say to Canute. The way he needed to do that was take 100 punches. You know why? Because all of the Vikings and the men that are under Canute didn't fucking believe him and didn't accept him. He made them accept them, or him, through those punches, still standing. He was the one that was standing. The one that was throwing the punches was on his fucking knees. So he made everybody there respect him. And in that turn, they were like, okay, will you actually want him? Like, please let the king have a meeting with him, because we respect this guy and he deserves what he came here for. He is truly who he say he is, because I've seen it myself. We've all witnessed what this man is capable of. Please let him see the king. He set out to do that. He came to talk to the king. That's all he wanted to do, was say, please leave the farm. And that's it. Like, it doesn't have to be like this. This is pointless bloodshed. We should be striving to create a paradise. Like you said, Canute, you mentioned it before. Didn't you want to create a paradise? Well, I'm not one to say that your way of doing it is wrong, but I want to do it a different way. And, you know, if I can't stop you, then I'm just going to run. I'm going to go somewhere far. I'm going to go somewhere far away where war doesn't reach me. And if it does reach me, like as Canute said himself, like, you know, my power's growing every day. If it, you know, what if we've reached to your territory at some point? And then he's like, as long as I have somewhere to run to, I'm not fighting. That's where I'm going to go. And his resolve is astounding to where it's gotten to. Like he really knows, or really is firm on that resolve and belief that I do not want to harm, kill, none of that no more. I don't want to produce violence. I don't want to fight anymore. And he's been showing that not restraint, but strong resolve to keep that true to himself with everything that he said. Like when he was talking to Captain Wolf, like, how am I going to come here and throw punches if I'm trying to talk about peace? That doesn't make any sense. That's very hypocritical. Might be naive and foolish in this world that they're in, because I mean, they're in the world of Vikings. Like in this time frame, like everybody would see this guy as a fucking lunatic. Like, what? I mean, how naive are you? That sounds like a dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, most people would have to, push comes to shove, you're gonna have to do something to defend yourself, or you know, take somebody down if you have to, and if you're capable of, which Thorfinn is completely capable of rocking every goddamn soldier that was surrounding him. But he came to discuss peace. And that's exactly what he did with Canute. And Canute was, you know, turning him down, and, you know, like, I'm going to continue to requisition this farm. Like, we need the money. This is what his goal was, to get the money. You know what I'm saying? To keep the army that he had, the Vikings, satisfied. And, you know, because they're getting, the English are getting taxed so much and kind of unhappy with that, to keep the army, you know, alive. That's where he came up with this, you know, like, we need to find somewhere else to get income. But after this conversation, Canute literally laughs his ass off, has a true, genuine laugh. Captain Wolf is shocked, like he's never heard him like actually laugh before. And at first I thought it was manic, like he was like about to, you know, do some wild shit. But no, it was just a genuine laugh, and he couldn't believe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, exactly what I said. Like, this man, like, Thorfinn seems like a fool or naive, but in another viewpoint, it's just, he's just being real. And Canute can't believe how much he wasn't forcing anything, and how he actually, that's all he came to do. You're telling me you got your face beat up like that just to come tell me that? And like, he just starts laughing, like he hadn't had a conversation or a genuine perspective from an outside view in a long time. Like, Thorfinn and him used to talk, like, because they know each other, obviously, and when they were traveling together, they both bounced off of each other's perspectives in some things, you know. And so this is the first time that's happened in a while. And Thorfinn, like I said, is just so rational and very laid back, where he was like, you know what, if I can't do that, I'm just gonna run away. And it just sends Canute into a laughing storm. Like, man, I haven't had this in a while. You know, most people that are coming to propose peace talks, or, you know, whatever they're trying to you know, get out of me, or what, you know, bring up a proposition or something, you know, they're always trying to give me something, or, you know, like maybe it's money or wealth, or maybe they're trying to swindle him in some sort of way. Like, it's never like a genuine, you know, encounter. But this encounter was nothing but genuine, and that's why it seems like it's foolish, because this is the world of Vikings, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it just sends him to a laughing stock. You know, like, he was just laughing his ass off, and he couldn't believe it. And that's where Thorfinn, you know, tells Canute what he's going to do, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to run away, and, you know, I'll just keep running. As long as I have somewhere to run to, I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to do it. And that's what makes Canute laugh, and actually makes him realize, you know what? You know what? Yeah, we're going to leave. And it cuts to Thorgil showing up to where they were camped out at, and they're all gone. The ships are gone too. And that's where we're like, oh shit, he actually left. And then we see him on his boat. And, you know, obviously Captain Wolf's talking about Floki being dissatisfied. Man, fuck Floki. I don't give a fuck about him. go somewhere, bro, please. You're the one that got Thorfinn's father killed in the first place, and he wants to pillage more shit. Like, bro, shut up. So obviously side character, bye-bye. But you know, Canut's sitting there and he's talking to Captain Wolf. Are you dissatisfied as well? And Captain Wolf is sitting there smiling proudly, like, no. Like he's like all of us, or the rest of the people on the farm too, like almost thankful that, or grateful that he even got to witness that thing, witness that conversation, witness the encounter itself. Like that was something. It was something special. It was something magical. Like a very crucial moment in history. Like you could just feel it. Like it seems like, you know, they were probably feeling in that moment like they're witnessing history being made right now, this instant. Like usually when it's history, like when history's been made, like you're learning about history from a while ago, but like it's almost like you can feel it. Like history just happened. Like we just made history. And Canute goes on to say that he feels good. Like that was what he needed, and especially because this curse, this looming curse of his father has been following him around, you know, in his head, like kind of fucking with him, like what he should be doing as a king, you know, continue like as traditionally what kings have done: kill, pillage, take shit with power. That conversation with Thorfinn and the that encounter completely flipped Canute to where, you know, I think Canute's on a lot better of a path himself now, to where, you know, that curse is pretty much ineffective. Like, nah, I can do things that I want to do the way I want to do it as king. And as sure enough, we get a little bit of a, you know, accelerated version of it, you know, of him basically, like the narrator saying, you know, Canute went on to go back home. He downsized his army to a mere 16 ships compared to where he was just bragging about how he has 1,000 ships of Vikings. Now it's just 16. Disbands the army, so that in that case he doesn't need the money from requisitioning farms to appease the Englishmen and his army. He has the taxes and whatnot for the English. So it all works out. Like that encounter, that conversation is what made all of that happen. And that's just Canute, like put Canute on a better path, inspired him. And then not only, I mean, that's the king of England and Denmark that he just inspired and put him on a better path. And then he did it with everybody else around him. Like literally everybody. Snake at the end told Einar and Thorfinn his real name because he respects them. Everybody respects them. Everybody's truly thankful for them, for even meeting men like them. And that's why he told him his real name. Like I think he said Rold, something like that, son of Grim. And he wanted to make sure to get that out before they officially leave. And he said it as they were sailing off, and they just smiled and, you know, see you later, fucking Rolled, like, you know, called back to his name and shit. And, you know, it was amazing. So that, like, Snake's thankful, Olmar's thankful, the amazing character development and growth through him, like, compared to the early in the, he was a little shit, man. He's a little fucking brat. Didn't know what to do himself. Thought he was a warrior. Clearly not. Learned that really quickly, and then he got to witness how Thorfinn handled that situation from the moment he was taking the punches to the conversation to saving the farm. I mean, he is completely flipped because of Thorfinn as well. Wants to grow, wants to be like him, be a strong, kind man like Thorfinn. That's what he strives to be. That's the picture in his mind now of what he wants to become, is Thorfinn. That's another person. Spherical is thankful, you know, of meeting them and Thorfinn, and, you know, classic old people, you know, deflecting fucking appreciation because, you know, obviously Thorfinn and Einar are very thankful for him. Like, he always helped them out, you know, even though they were slaves, like, he helped them out. You know what I'm saying? Classic old person who, you know, might seem like an ornery bastard, or, you know, is just kind of stubborn in ways because of their old age, but they're truly kind souls, and you know, they wouldn't be where they're at without him for sure, in terms of the progress of their farm and how much work they got done and whatnot. So obviously very thankful, but Spherical's like, you don't need to thank me, like, whatever, you know. Who else? Fucking the rest of the people on the farm. And I mean, god damn, like the amount of shit that just spiraled, and everybody's path is on the better path now, thanks to Thorfinn's path and him finding what he really wants to do, and that literally spreading to everybody else, like literally everybody. I mean, talk about a fucking story, man. Talk about a character. I mean, damn. Like I said, I'm blown away. I am blown away. That was stunning. Stunning. I'm like trying to figure out what else to talk about it because I feel like there's so much to just dissect here, and you know, you could go on forever just, you know, appreciating Thorfinn's character and how much of a great person he is, or a great person that he's become, because obviously he went through his own shit. And that's what's so amazing about it, is how a person like that was in such a dark place and went through so much traumatic shit in his early life, comes out on the other end like this. As Knut said, a beautiful man, a strong man, kind, and inspires everybody around him. And he's determined. He's going to create Vinland himself, and him and Einar have made a vow to do it together for Arnade. I mean, talk about beautiful, bro. Like, this show is so good. I think that does it. I think that's all I got to say. I just can't stop showing my appreciation. And I'm just like everybody else that's thankful to even meet them. I am thankful I got to watch that today. That was everything I wanted it to be. That's going to do it for me. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like down below. I know you fucking did. If you made it this far, you're a goddamn real one. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe for new and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.